I would say that William and I are both a little bit like family men. You know, we do love our families and we do want the best for them, but there are times that both of us can be a little bit domineering, as much as I hate to admit it. But, you know, I relate to William that way. I love my family. I love to do stuff with them. Heads get butted sometimes, but in the end, we still love each other. Kind of going back to what I mentioned in the first question, I like that William is a family man. Not the gushy type, he does have some layers to him. For example, when he snaps at Chris and then regrets it later. I think that's really important for someone of his character type to, when they do something a little bit uncalled for, they reflect back on it later and think, okay, maybe that wasn't the best way to approach things. Maybe I was a little too harsh. I like that he has that dynamic. It makes him seem very human. Though I do have a respect for William, I don't think I'd ever want to be him. He's a little too serious, and I'm very laid back and a bit of a goofball, and I like being that way. So maybe later down the road when I'm old and gray, maybe I'd want to be William, but for now, nah, I'm pretty good with who I am. I remember one Christmas when most of my family were over at my house for that year, and it was after we had all opened our presents, and we were just sitting around the living room with hot chocolate, coffee, oyster bisque, you know, hot drinkable stuff, and we were all just talking, not about Christmas, not about how great our presents were, but just talking about life, catching up with people we hadn't seen for a bit, and afterwards we just sat on the couches in the living room and watched It's a Wonderful Life, and, you know, it's just a very warm memory. I've got many more good Christmas memories, but that's the one that sticks out in my mind the most. Money. You can never go wrong with money. because there are so many things that I want to do. You know, I want to travel, I want to go meet people who I've only ever talked to online. I never want to have to worry about another utility bill. I want to go to school. I want to be able to donate to organizations because I'll actually have the money to do so. I feel like if I had money, it would just be a huge liberation, and I'd be able to go out and live. So, yes, that would be my one Christmas wish.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.